I'm very well balanced emotionally, but I'm having a really hard time with the end of my marriage, missing the person who was my best friend for the last 12 years. I just been crying every day because of it, because I miss him. I miss his company. We've had so much fun together. He's a great person. Because right now it just sucks, and probably because I just know what a great person he is and how well he treated me in our whole marriage, our whole relationship, that I know he loved me. He loves me unconditionally.
Welcome back, family. Today, we will review yet another modern woman who decided to leave her marriage just because she got bored, but then cannot stop crying every day when she thinks about the good times she and her ex-husband used to have. Let's first start by listening to her talking about her separation with her ex-husband.
I don't know if people ever talk about how a separation is so much harder when nothing bad necessarily happened. I say this because my husband and I, after almost 12 years together, have decided amicably to separate, to divorce, and nothing necessarily juicy happened. There was nothing like dramatic, no cheating, no sort of abuse, no nothing. Like, it's just, we realized we both want different things in life. We've been together since we were 21 years old, and we're not the same people that we were when we first met. And so our views for the future have definitely shifted over the last few years. And so we decided to separate, and it's been really hard. This isn't the first time. Like, we actually separated a couple of times throughout our relationship in the last 5 years. I actually feel so much more heartbroken this time around than those other times, that I don't know if anybody else has gone through something like this where you're both at peace, because we're so at peace. Like, we know it's for the best. Like, I deserve somebody who wants the same things that I want, and he deserves somebody that wants the same things that he wants. Like, we deserve better than what we are for each other, if that makes any sense. And so I just been crying every day because of it, because I miss him. I miss his company. We've had so much fun together. He's a great person. It's just, we want different things. And I just keep asking myself, like, would this be easier? Would it be easier on me if we had something turbulent happen to us? If we had a big cheating scandal or some type of abuse, like if he had abused me verbally or something like that, or me to him, or just realize, oh, he's trash. It's so much easier to move on, because right now it just sucks, and probably because I just know what a great person he is and how well he treated me in our whole marriage, our whole relationship, that I know he loved me. He loves me unconditionally. It's just the thought I've had, and I keep asking myself, like, I know it's gonna get easier. This part just sucks. It sucks so much.
When a woman says that the breakup was mutual, or that it was amicable, or that nothing really happened, this means that she is the problem. She probably just got bored and wants something new that will excite her. This is usually created by the FOMO, the fear of missing out. Majority of modern women really struggle with this problem because of everything they see on social media. They are envious and jealous of the fake lives portrayed on the internet, and suddenly, they are convinced that the grass might probably be greener on the other side. Then they stop appreciating what they have for something that they don't even know exists. And it is only after divorcing their husbands that these modern women realize how good they had it and start to regret their decisions. Check it out.
This is a video for if you have a friend, a sibling, of somebody who's going through a hard time, whether they're going through a breakup, a divorce, a friendship breakup. If you just know that, they're going through a rough moment, please send them a message, ask them how they're doing, check in on them. I feel like this is something I've definitely have been struggling with these last few weeks as I'm going through my divorce, especially if they're strong people, because I definitely pride myself as a strong person. I have a thick skin. I'm that friend who doesn't get offended easily. I'm very well balanced emotionally, but I'm having a really hard time with the end of my marriage, missing the person who was my best friend for the last 12 years. Just know that a simple, "Hey, how are you doing?" message does wonders. Sending them a funny TikTok, a funny reel, a funny meme does so many wonders. Just check in on them. You know what they say, check in on your strong friends.
This woman literally divorced a good man that didn't cheat or abused her. She divorced a man that was treating her very well, per her own words, just to find herself constantly crying on the internet, begging for attention because she misses her ex-husband. You just can't make this shit up. Now this woman just lost her father while she was still crying and grieving her divorce. I'm just going to play a small part of the video where she is grieving about the loss of her dad to make a point. But by respect of the dead and also respecting her privacy because she was very vulnerable about her dad's passing, we are only going to watch a snip of the video.
Been a few weeks since I last posted on here, and although I am still grieving the end of my 11-year relationship marriage with my husband, today I am now grieving the loss of my father.
Now here's the point I wanted to make by including this very unfortunate situation that has happened to this woman. Life happens. Life is very unpredictable. Life has a lot of ups and downs. That is why it is literally impossible to be happy all the time. These are the kind of moments when you wish that the person you used to call boring was here to comfort you, because she is literally crying out loud about how difficult it is to mourn the death of her father alone. So it baffles me every time modern women choose to divorce their husbands to chase their so-called happiness. It doesn't even make sense. That is why I do not believe these modern women when they talk about leaving because they are unhappy. I do think that they just get bored and want someone else or something new, or just want to chase after Chad and Tyrone, or they just want to go back to the streets because they believe that they can easily get a better man that can commit to them. Unfortunately, we all know how these stories usually end up. They collect trauma from everywhere. They keep on getting pumped and dumped on repeat by Chad and Tyrone. They end up alone with cats and dogs. Until the end, they keep on putting the blame on men for all their problems. Fellas, protect yourselves at all times, and do not forget to invest in cat and dog stock food, because loneliness will definitely be on the rise every time these modern women hit the wall at full speed. And above all, don't forget to keep your head up, focus on your goals, and everything else will follow. I love you and I appreciate you for all your support. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help push this content to more men in need. I'm out. Peace.